Hey, and welcome to the Mindfulness and Managing Stress workshop as part of Aim High at Home 2020. My name is Rebecca, and I'm normally a site director over in the North Bay. So I want to preface this whole conversation with one point. It's okay if things don't feel okay right now. It's okay to feel nervous or anxious. It's natural. But it is important to treat your mind and body with care. In order to help others, sometimes we need to help ourselves first. We can do this by finding the right tools to help bring us back to the present when we feel overwhelmed. And as always, we are here to help. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the awareness of oneself in the present moment. It is the acceptance of present emotions, feelings, experiences, and your state of being. So combined with these two ideas, it is also an understanding of what can and cannot be controlled in the present moment. So these three details lead to a feeling of centeredness, but it doesn't disregard one's responsibilities or troubles, but rather allows one to feel more mentally prepared to tackle them. So when we think about mindfulness, it's important to focus on the idea of control. So as humans, we thrive off of control, but also need to recognize where our limits of control exist. So when you feel overwhelmed, it's important to ask yourself, what can I control? Or what can I do in this moment? What you'll find is that you typically can only control solely yourself and your actions, and can't control the actions of others. So what are some tools you can use to manage stress? Well, I'm glad you asked. You can do almost anything that will help you feel better. So it's helpful to think of these three sort of rules. First, this tool should not feel like a hassle, but rather something beneficial and that you want to do. Secondly, it doesn't need to be time-consuming. Even something as short as 5 minutes can help you. And thirdly, these tools should help you feel calmer and more at ease. Pretty simple. So some examples of things that you can do to relieve stress include yoga, meditation, going for a walk, maybe gardening, drawing or doing some art, cooking something delicious, talking with somebody you trust, and unplugging from social media, and also trying out the R.A.I.N Method, which we'll talk about now. So the R.A.I.N Method follows these 4 ideas. So R stands for recognize what's going on. This means that when you feel overwhelmed, you take a moment to recognize that you are feeling overwhelmed and there are situations impacting this feeling. A stands for allow the experience to be there just as it is, which means that you take a moment to accept that in this moment, things are overwhelming, and that's okay. I stands for investigate with kindness, which means that we take the time to find the target of our stress, but without that negative self-talk. And finally, N stands for natural awareness, which comes from not identifying with the experience. This implies that once we've practiced these first 3 steps, we come to a place of natural understanding of our current circumstances. So let's try a tool. So this tool is called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. It's a strategy that's designed to quickly help you regulate your breathing and reduce that fight or flight response when you're stressed, and it can also help you fall asleep. So first we breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7 seconds, and release for 8 seconds. And then you can repeat this maybe 4 times. So let's try it once. So you'll breathe in for 4, 2, 3, 4, hold for 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you'll slowly exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, it's pretty simple. So now that we've talked about these various tools and strategies, I want to remind you, it's okay to feel stressed. It's a normal human sensation. But with the right tools and the understanding that you have support all around, things might just feel a little bit more manageable. So thank you so much for taking the time to be part of this short workshop. Here are a few extra resources to look at just in case you'd like to explore more tools for mindfulness and managing stress. All right, thank you.